Good day, guys, and I am back with another awesome figure that gorgeous girlfriend of mine, Jen Mitchell, sent me for Valentine's Day. Today we're looking at the HASBRO Marvel Comics Fantastic Four Marvel's Invisible Woman. This figure is specifically from the animated series from the 90s. It was part of Marvel's Action Hour. At the start, the first cartoon was Iron Man. That had a fucking banner of an opening theme. And all the episodes were hosted by Stan Lee. And then you had the second episode, which was the Fantastic Four. And they were fun. You'd have cameos from a whole host of fucking characters. Back then, the 90s had its own version of the MCU. Between Spider-Man, between the X-Men, between the Incredible Hulk, and between Fantastic Four and Iron Man. There was this own kind of bubble built, and the Fantastic Four were part of that. I remember the funniest episode of the Fantastic Four was where this lady Sue Storm turned into Malice, and the only way to defeat her, Reed Richards had to basically give her a chauvinistic dressing down, and it was fucking hilarious.
Face it, you never could carry your weight in this group. We all know that.
That's a lie.
Susan, I said shut up.
I hate you.
Yes, go ahead. Hate me, you weak, silly, spineless.
He just gave her a fucking bollocking and she lost it. But yeah, enough about that. Let's have a look at the figure. So first off, it is in a bubble packaging. It's not in a collector-friendly box, unfortunately, but it has some nice artwork on it. Again, very reflective of the old animated series. You have the Fantastic Four, you have Johnny Storm, you have Reed Richards, you have Sue Storm, and you have Ben Grimm. And moving down, there is Sue in the bubble. It shows her different accessories, the two hands, and the force field that she can project. Flip it to the back here, and there is a bit of a blurb. After receiving superpowers, Sue Storm Richards co-founds the Fantastic Four and emerges as the single most powerful member of the group. And it shows the other figures also to look for. You have Mr. Fantastic, Marvel's the Thing, Marvel's Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, Psycho Man, and the High Evolutionary. I would love to get my hands on Ben Grimm because he's a cool character. I always like Ben Grimm. Even in that fucking Fantastic Four stick, I like the design and I like Jamie Bell's voice. There's something about Ben Grimm. You have this giant, hulking, almost monstrous looking character, but he's a heart fucking gold. And I like that, particularly in the newer movie. I wasn't a fan of the newer one, but the scene where the kids ask him to flip the car, that's so fucking cute. But yeah, Ben would be one I'd like to get. And maybe the High Evolutionary, because he's a cool character. But yeah, that's enough about the packaging. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to take Sue Storm out of the box. Don't go anywhere, I shall be right back. And we are back, and there is Sue Storm out of the packaging. So before we look at the accessories, let's have a look at the figure. And the face sculpt is nice, although I don't know what that fucking expression is. It looks like anger mixed with befuddlement, as if to say, Reed, did you leave the fucking children on fucking Asteroid M again? That's the only way to describe the expression. It's not fugly, it's a nice sculpt, but it's just a bit weird. I cannot identify that. But yeah, the sculpting is still nice and the paintwork is nice. Speaking of paintwork, I was doing painting on a diorama and yeah, I'm having trouble getting it off my fingers, so apologies. But yeah, really nice paintwork on the figure there. Moving down, and yeah, really vibrant kind of blue. And you have the Fantastic Four symbol there. And yeah, it's just two solid tones of blue and white. And it goes all the way around the back there as well. I think there might be a smudge there. Oh no, it's just a bit of dirt. But yeah, there is really nice sculpting on the face. It's just, I don't know what that fucking expression is. She's pissed, she's annoyed, she's puzzled. I don't know, guys, let me know. But yeah, articulation wise, there is full range of motion in turning the head. It's a wee bit restricted by the hair, but not too much. She can look down, but the length of the hair is preventing her looking up fully. Good range of motion in the arms. It's a wee bit tight, I'm not going to lie. It is a wee bit tight in the arms. So that is an issue. Single joint here. No double hinge joint, just a single joint at the elbow. And there is good articulation at the wrists in both sides. Again, this figure has a very basic arm articulation. There is a bit of give at the waist, so you can change the poses easily. Moving down, she can't do the Van Dams. She can't do the Van Dams. There's a restriction here and here for some reason. There is swivel at the thighs on both sides. There's swivel. And unlike the arms, there is a double hinge joint. So that is good for articulation. Moving down, there is articulation somewhat at the ankle. There and there. It's middling. The figure is middling. I'm not going to say it's crap, because it's not. I've come across a lot worse figures. But it's restrictive in some regards with its articulation. And the plastic, there is a slight brittleness to it, which I'm always trepidatious about. I always worry about snapping a figure. But yeah, the sculpting is nice. The expression, nicely sculpted. I just can't identify what the fuck it is. Accessory wise, she does come with this force field here, and it can be put onto her hand. See if we can fit it in such a way that she can hold it. So yeah, she can hold it up like so. So yeah, that's another one of her powers. As well as being invisible, she can project a force field to protect herself and her family. That's pretty cool. I like that effect. And when all else fails, she can throw hands with these two fists. So yeah, a very basic kind of accessory. Just two balled fists. To see how easy they are to change. So just switch out the hands. And pop this one in. Hopefully it's the right one. I think it is. Yeah, so it's not too difficult to change. Again, it's a nice figure. The detailing on the face is nice. I just wouldn't have gone with this expression. I don't know what the fuck this is. This could be just her giving Reed a bollocking over doing something. And by Christ, she's done it quite a few times. But yeah, there is a brittleness to the figure, and I am disappointed. It's just a single joint at the elbow. But yeah, it's still a nice figure. It's still a nice addition to my collection. So yeah guys, I'm going to pause the video here, and when I come back, I'm going to put Miss Sue Storm next to some other figures in the Marvel Legends range. Don't go anywhere, I shall be right back. And we are back, and there is Sue Storm in my alleyway. And let's put another one of my favourite Marvel Legends ladies next to her. Let's put Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, next to her. And I actually think she's taller than Felicia. That's pretty cool, I never knew that. And to compare her to another animated equivalent, let's put her next to my X-Men 97 Emma Frost. And hopefully Emma will stand for me, because she is a bit of a stubborn lady at the best of times. So let's put her there, and hopefully she will stand. And there is Emma Frost next door. And she seems to be taller than Sue. But then again, that might be Emma's boots. Emma likes her high heel boots. So that could explain the height disparity right there. And so the guys don't feel left out. Let's put Wolverine next to her. And yeah, that makes sense. Wolverine isn't the tallest guy going. But yeah, she's a cool figure. I like a lot about this figure. But there is some issues. As I said before, I don't know what to make of that fucking expression. Is she angry? Is she pissed off? Is she confused? Take your guess, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. There is a brittleness to the figure, and I think it sucks that there's only the single hinge joint in the arms. But that said, there's still a lot to like with this figure. But yeah, guys, what do you think of this Sue Storm figure? And what did you think of the Fantastic Four movie? Personally, I was bored. I was bored to fucking tears with it. I hope they do something interesting with the Fantastic Four in Doomsday. Hopefully they will. They'll obviously be an integral part of it. But yeah, guys, what do you think? What's your favourite version of the Fantastic Four? Is it the old Roger Corman bootleg movie that made it out into the wild? Is it the one from the 2000s that had Jessica Alba as Sue Storm? Or was it the Fantastic one from Josh Trank? Let me know in the comments below. And did you watch the animated series back in the day? What was your favourite episode? And what also was your favourite Marvel series from the 90s? Let me know that in the comments below as well. My name's Martin. This has been the Trash Picture Show. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.